And we're back.
We're back. Hickory Motor Speedway.
Yeah, Catch My Drift. Hickory Motor Speedway. The best, what is it? America's best short track.
Yeah.
Catch My Drift. Round 2, Sofa King Awesome Series.
Hickory, North Carolina.
This is the start of Top 32. And then later tonight, we will have a winner, and Todd or I will put a $5,000 big check in their hands.
Yeah. $5,000, big check.
Your name written on it if you're a driver and
It'll be a good
you're
time.
that guy.
A lot of people out here today.
Car show, crazy. Spectators, crazy. Qualifying, crazy.
Last I checked, cars were parked all the way up the hill, all the way down the hill.
Love to see
Like
it.
at some point in time, when do they take them across the street? There's a
Line down the road. Sheesh. We are a little bit behind schedule, but you'll have that on these big jobs when you have 55 drivers qualify.
Yeah.
So we had to get through qualifying. We had to knock it down to top 32 because that's the bracket we run.
And that's kind of a bragging right. So here at Catch My Drift, they brought 55 cars out. You don't go to many competition events where 55 cars show up to fight for a check. So shout out to Catch My Drift. Shout out to Joe Gorseski. All the team and family at Catch My Drift. That's pretty much what we are as a big old team around here.
Yep.
So shout out to those guys for putting on this show, getting 55 cars out here. We got 32 qualified.
We're down. We're down to 32, and then tonight we're going to be down to 1, baby.
But you know what I like, honestly, though, too? Those guys that didn't qualify.
Tires are warmed up, and they're ready to run.
Oh, they are.
But yeah, I know what you're saying.
Oh.
So we are top left of the bracket. Number 1 qualifier, Derek Gaskins, going against number 32, Matt Zotoff. Down the chute they go. Derek out front, tips the car in through that inside clip to that first touch and go. Into outside zone number 1, filling that zone. Looks like a shutdown from Matt in the chase.
It's unfortunate. Maybe the car broke. I was talking to him during the break, and he said the car's just geared wrong for this track. So third, you really got to make the car spinning tires in third. So he did the whole run up in second gear as fast as he could, and then just slams it to third.
Hey, so either way, Derek Gaskins just putting down, saying, hey, this is why I'm your number 1 qualifier. What's up?
Yeah.
But like you were saying before the battle started, I think it's sick. We got a bunch of drivers. Anyone that was, most of the guys are still hanging out. I've seen them walking around the pits, being social.
Yeah.
Hanging out at the car show. Yeah. If you see any of the drivers, say what's up. So here's a replay. You see Derek throwing it in, and it looks like Matt never really lit the car off.
That angle right there from that drone really shows you the track's not flat. It kind of it undulates as you cross from one side to the other. So you could see him just now, that front end of that Corvette, really, that suspension really working.
We haven't learned a new word in a while. Maybe we'll learn a new word tonight.
I hope so. Let's hope somebody drops a new word in the chat. Big word. And I'll try to use it the right way. Don't tell me what it means.
Uh-oh. Looks like Matt's pulled off, and I'm going to assume that he's trying to use his 5-minute timeout because Derek didn't make a hit.
Yeah.
If Derek had made a hit, I would say, hey, because if Matt bowed out, right, you would say Derek still has to make a pull.
Does he?
I would think so.
I thought it wouldn't matter since tire conservation isn't a thing.
You got to leave the line, right?
Oh,
Car's got to work. But Nick Abbott, next battle up, we got Nick Abbott and Gabe Broyles. Mr. Broyles is going to be leading first, a higher qualifier, number 16 seed, number 17 seed. Nick Abbott giving chase in that LSS 13.
2 Carolina homies here.
Arms up, arms down. Down the chute they go. Gabe out front in that E36. Huge power discrepancy between these two cars. Let's see what these boys put together.
Good transition from Nick there behind the E36.
Gabe putting the car where he needs to, doing what he can in the lead. Nick tucking in.
Nick maintaining that good, I can't think of the word, proximity.
Good proximity. There you go.
A consistent proximity the entire lap.
Big props to both these guys. Gabe laying down a very chaseable lead run. Nick doing a good job keeping that car under control behind him. That transition was real close right there. We love to see that. All right, we get these guys flipped around out here. Looks like we got Gabe doing a little laid-back approach here, trying to get the good run-up on Nick. He knows that car is fast. Down the chute they go. Nick Abbott out front. Initiates into that first inside clip, into that outside touch and go.
Dang, Gabe's not letting him.
Oh, my.
Giving him an inch.
He said, power discrepancy, who cares?
Yeah, what's that?
Good little delay on transition timing at that inside clip.
Wow, Gabe said, hold my Diet Coke, bro. Nick, watch out.
Golly.
Dang.
If this is how all of top 32 is going to be, we're going to need to put our seatbelts on, Hoss.
Yeah. Peep the replay here. Gabe not letting Nick get away at all.
I feel like I'm watching the same runs back-to-back on that first transition from inside one to outside one. Gabe got a little choked up there going into inside number 2, but he fell right back in line into outside zone number 2. And, I mean, he's making the appropriate sacrifice and angle to maintain proximity.
And that's what you got to really do when you have there's probably a 400 horsepower power discrepancy there. But you shallow up the car to make it go faster. That's an appropriate thing to do with that power difference.
So we'll bring these cars over here to Miss Maddie on the backtrack. And we fly the drone in, and we'll wait for the hand signal. We need a winner here. We gotta get a battle down. These homies are about to hug it out. Love to see it.
You love when both drivers get out of the car and they're happy and they're
daps and hugs, man. This is what drifting's all about.
We make friends around here, not enemies.
All in good fun.
Hug it out, hang out, and have a Diet Coke afterwards.
You on a Diet Coke kick, huh?
I'm on a Diet Coke kick.
I ain't mad at you.
Pepsi is lackluster.
I mean, what?
It's like they put 3/4 of the carbonation in it that they need.
I don't look. I know you guys are talking soda right now, but I don't know much about judging. We don't have to do that. But it looks like they're doing math over there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, whoa.
I see we got Drake Burris and Trevor Johnstone on deck. That's our next battle up. Drake Burris in that big old LS E46. Trevor in that S550 with the supercharger.
The whirly bird.
The old air squisher.
Boys, I'd probably take my helmets off. It might get a little hot.
I mean, yeah. It's not that bad, man. We're getting real lucky. I'm not going to say anything about it except for this once, I think. I'm going to try not to because you know how the curses work. But the nice breeze, you know.
Nice breeze, cool weather, big crowd.
Love to see it.
Yeah.
I hope we get an opportunity to walk through the car show. We should do that between 32 and 16 if we get a break.
We should go down there with 2 microphones, a drone to follow us.
Do some interviews.
I mean, you're a final bout judge. You go down there and nitpick people to death.
Shoot,
don't make my man. He said, what?
I did, yeah, I did. That was an adventure.
Yeah.
That's a little bit different, though, right? Like, not a tandem competition, so to speak. Good team driving. Definitely a little bit more nitpicky on appearance of vehicles, but it was a great time. I'd love to do it again. Good people over there.
I watched the video. It looked like a good time.
Arms are up, and Nick Abbott gets the win. He's moving on to top 16.
Nick Abbott.
We drive Sport Compact, designed for the elite and the garage build. Information is power, because data is the difference between winning and losing. We give you the options, versatility, and power to come out on top. Complacent isn't in our vocabulary. We drive you, and that's why Fuel Tech is everywhere.
When you spend months building your car, every part matters, and having experts who know the platforms can make all the difference. Building a car is always exciting, and figuring out which parts to use can be overwhelming. With so many options out there, it's not always easy to know what's going to work best for your setup. At Enjuku Racing, our team is made up of enthusiasts who know the cars, the platforms, and the parts. We help builders choose the right components from trusted brands like ISR Performance, Competition Clutch, HKS, BC Racing, and more. When you're planning upgrades for your build, our team helps make sure you get the right parts the first time. For over 2 decades, thousands of enthusiasts, professional drivers, and shops across the country have trusted Enjuku Racing when it comes to upgrading their builds. Right now, everyone's talking about tax returns, but instead of waiting for one, we're giving your build its own tax return right now. Enjuku Racing is giving huge discounts on hundreds of brands so you can keep more money for the parts your build actually needs. If your build needs stronger, more reliable parts, Enjuku Racing has the upgrades enthusiasts trust. Tap the link below to find the performance parts your build actually needs.
All right, next battle up, we got Drake Burris, LSE46, Trevor Johnstone in that supercharged S550.
Oh, handsome Trevor.
Handsome Trevor. Look at that, dude.
They match.
Look at that.
Yeah.
You couldn't plan this.
Wow. They must have talked beforehand.
You think they planned it?
That was pretty cool.
So these boys putting some heat in the tires. Moving on to our third battle. Get him up here on grid. Drake Burris going to lead first, number 9 qualifier over Trevor Johnston, number 24. Yep, the bracket will be posted on Facebook and Instagram. And then I think we have a means of bringing it up on the stream at some point. But arms out, arms up, arms down. Down the chute they go.
Here goes. BMW E46 Mustang in the chase. E46 really picks up that inner clip nice. The Mustang needs to do a little catching up here. Rotates the car into outside zone number 1. Trevor's closing that gap on the BMW to the inner clip, coming into outside zone number 2. The BMW's laying down what is a great lead line. Mustang's just having a hard time keeping up with that speed of the BMW.
I mean, Trevor's car is fast. I mean, I think he got a little bit left off the jump. Right here.
Just he maintained that gap the entire time.
Maybe he underestimated how quick Drake was going to be off the line. Drake got a little bit deep in outside zone number 2.
And for the folks that are here at the track right now, if you want to go to either the Instagram or Facebook page of Catch My Drift, you can pull the live stream up yourself and watch this as it's happening.
Well, the bracket should be posted.
And the bracket's posted there. Just go to their Catch My Drift Instagram, the Catch My Drift Facebook page. Like and follow them. Pull up the live stream. Get in there and talk to us.
Got him flipped around.
You can comment who you think won that battle.
Arms up, arms down, down the chute they go. Trevor out front in that S550.
Lighting the tires off.
Drake not letting him run away.
He's right there on his door.
Good transition timing through inside clip number 2 into outside zone number 3.
Oh, no.
Over rotation from Drake in the chase, but he stays in it.
Dang. We'll have to watch the replay here and see what happened. Make sure the lead car was back on power into that outer zone. Trevor rotating around here to that outer zone number 1. Looks good through there. Nice placement of the car all the way out to the outside line. Coming through the inside clip. Outside, a little brake tap, but I don't think it had to do anything with the over-rotation of the BMW.
Yeah, I think he just overcooked it getting into outside zone number 2. They're ready to see the hands, the drifting hands. He's going to explain it.
I did this, and it was like that. Man, I did drive.
Trevor's just so handsome in the way, I can't even see Miss Maddie.
Trevor needs to take his helmet off. We need to see that face.
Arms are up. Trevor gets the win. Trevor moves on. Top 16.
It's all about consistency out here, folks.
On deck, we got Mr. Jonathan Nairn and Trevor Rhodes. So, Jonathan Nairn in that supercharged V8 S14. Trevor Rhodes in the 370Z. Nairn will lead first, number 8 qualifier. Trevor will chase as the 25 seed.
And, folks, the car you see warming up closest to you right now is Jonathan Nairn, ex-Formula Drift pro driver. That's a very radical car. Probably making anywhere from 800 to 1,000 horsepower.
It makes 800.
Yeah, 800 horsepower. He's extremely talented. Everybody out here is talented. But Jonathan Nairn, folks, is one to watch when he's on track. He puts on a show. It's a killer car. He makes killer runs.
Live Fast, Novak and O'Sullivan are both in top 32. We just haven't got to their battles yet.
And no, Adam LZ is not gone yet.
He could, maybe. That'd be insane. That'd be
cool.
Crazy.
That would be cool.
All right, arms up, arms down.
Nairn
out of the
off
chute
the
they come.
line. Jones Johnstone right behind him. Nairn picking up that inner clip and taking off like a rocket ship through that touch and go. But you can't shake the 370Z. He's right there with it. That is what we really like about this track. You can't run away. Jonathan Nairn rotating the car to this last outside zone number 2, but he can't shake that 370Z that's tailing him right across the finish line.
Dude, this I don't know if it's the layout or the low power guys are just stepping it up, but they're swinging today.
It's a very fair track. Like I said, folks, pull the live stream up on your Facebook and Instagram, and you can watch these replays on your phone as you're sitting there. Drop some comments in the feed. Talk to us.
Yep, if you're here with us at Hickory and you want to see a replay, we run a replay of every run on the live stream. So we'll get these guys flipped around. We'll get Trevor Rhodes out front. We'll get Nairn in the chase. And we both know, we say it every round, that's only half the battle.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Nairn's car makes power. It makes grip. He's got to keep that thing under control behind a 370Z.
Yeah.
That makes 370Z power. Naturally aspirated.
So if the 370Z comes out and runs big angle, here they go.
Down the chute they go. Trevor out front. Initiates into that first inside clip. Out to that touch and go. Into outside zone number 1. Little love tap from Nairn. Oh, upsets the car. Into outside zone number 2. And across the line. Oh, I want to see this replay.
We're going to have to watch the replay, folks.
I think Nairn might have got a bite of front wheel on that one.
Yeah. Coming to the inner or the touch and go, the 370 didn't get as far out there as he needed to, but he had a nice outside zone number 1. Nairn got a little choked up there.
Yeah, I think he just got a little choked up. I don't think there was any major contact.
I think that the door tap happened too late into outer zone number 1, which put him at a bad transition angle. He was too deep.
I think he did a great job recovering from that, though. Because I've definitely hit Jeff, and it locked the front wheel up just enough to, rotate the car.
Yeah.
And then you're going for a ride. The boys dapping each other up out of the car. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Daps all around. Now they got to talk through the run, right? They got to do hand signals, and they got to explain what they did and why they did it, just like everybody does.
How much fun they had.
Yeah, well, I was here, you were there, and then we were here together.
You like ketchup or mustard on your hot dog? You never know what
mustard
you're talking
only.
about.
No ketchup.
If y'all just now getting out here, run down the concession stand.
Are you still on about that?
Carol combo,
My man.
bro. Carol combo down at concession stands. Nice group of ladies in there working. Go out here and support Hickory Speedway. And also, folks, take your trash with you. Be nice to the facility, and the facility will be nice to you. Bathrooms are located behind the press box.
Man, you're doing a great job.
If you turn around and look at the press box, the women's bathroom's on the right, men's bathroom's on the left.
Look at you go.
I'm just, it's a geological
Arms
oddity.
up. Woo. Naren gets the win. He's moving on. Daps and hugs, daps and hugs.
Be cool if juiced.
All right, next battle, we got Mr. Cody Doyle, number 4 qualifier in that supercharged blue and black that's a hatch, S13 hatch. And we got Brandon Goodman in the Turbo UZ hatch. Both of them are hatchbacks. Both of them are S14 front ends, just different. Both of them are forced induction V8s, just different. I think this is a crazy battle, honestly.
That's going to be a good battle. What
Yeah.
this is going to be.
Yeah. I talked to Cody during the break. He said he was making some changes in the car, getting the suspension dialed in. Said it felt great, so
Got him a rocket ship today.
let's see if he can put that power to the ground and make some moves here. I mean, he was one of the few drivers in the 80s for qualifying. Well, there's Miss Darian. All right, so we go scrub in here, get some heat in the tires.
I ain't mad at it.
Got these guys in the burnout box. The overhead of the burnout box is pretty good.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. You'll just see throughout the day that thing just gets blacker and blacker.
Yeah, it makes you judge too who can color in the lines and who
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, two S13 hatches with different S14 front ends, with different V8s, with different forced induction solutions.
It's going to be good. Two thoroughbred race cars is what it seems like.
I mean, they're both definitely that. One's got a little bit more downforce than the other, but
Yeah, it's old downforce Danny out there.
you'll have that on those big jobs, you know.
I wonder how many times we can say that.
Probably 7 so
We
far.
got to relate it to everything.
We can pump those numbers up.
I love to see the people out here with their phones up, getting ready to watch a sweet drift battle. A lot of folks out here probably never seen this stuff.
Arms up, arms down, down the chute they go. Cody Doyle out front, that supercharged S13. Flicks it in, through that inside clip, into that outside touch and go. Into outside zone number 1. Looks like there might have been a failure to launch in the chase. We'll have to catch it on the replay. Brandon right there with him as they transition into outside zone number 2. Cody pouring the power on. Brandon not letting him run away.
Cody ran a solid lead line there.
We got to catch the replay back. I'm curious how the chase car entered. That's what I want to see. I want to see that. I'm not a judge, but I want to see it.
Yeah. We just want to know. Maybe missed a gear. It did look like he had a little bit of like chassis
no.
momentum lost.
Right there was a straighten in the chase.
Unfortunate.
I seen it.
Unfortunate. We can only call it as we see it, folks. Look at the car show people out here today. My goodness. We got car show cars all the way around this track. Folks sitting in the stands, you are welcome to enter the oval portion of the track next to the flag stand. Get out there and go get the car show cars. Stand alongside the wall down there with those other guys. Get different vantage points.
All right. We got them flipped around here. Mr. Goodman out front in that white S13 hatch. Cody Doyle giving chase. Arms up, arms down.
Out the gate they go. Roll through the gears. Let's see what they can do here on this second run. Picks up that inner clip. It seems like the lead car got a better launch that time. Didn't miss a gears, what seems like. Coming into outside zone 1. Both cars in there well. Cody Doyle's right behind him. Outside zone number 2. Cody Doyle needs to close that gap a little bit. Maybe a spotter let him know that the white car had a little bit of a bobble in his chase.
Maybe he's playing it safe.
Playing it safe. Check the replay here. I want to see if Cody had a moment.
I think you could tell from the tire smoke. It definitely looks like Cody's holding that thing back.
Yeah, it almost looked like there was a moment had by Cody Doyle at the second interval.
We're all having a whole bunch of moments today.
Yeah. I live a life full of moments.
Life full of moments.
It's crazy.
Judges judging, deliberating, watching the replay again.
And if you're in the stands and they've got a couple drift cars down there sitting at the Carolina Speed booth. If you want to go down there and see the difference between a car show car and what is a dedicated drift car, go down there and check those out. Got a nice white coupe down there. Mr.
Arms
Jeffrey.
up. Cody Doyle gets the win. Moving on at top 16.
Mr. Chris Campbell, right here in front of the press box. One of your drivers out here as well.
These boys doing a little celebration. Get them calibrated on the break.
Oh, yeah.
All right, got the next pair up. Looks like Mr. Tyler Bonifay, supercharged 1UZ S13, and Cameron Gaskins in that New Edge Mustang. That is Derek Gaskins' son, our number 1 qualifier.
I didn't think Derek Gaskins was old enough to have a son as old as Cameron.
Look, I don't know, man. I don't
Derek just looks good. He looks young, looks healthy.
Bunch of handsome dudes we got running around
crazy
here, you know? So check this out. If Cameron wins this and then wins twice more, he'll meet his dad. If his dad wins, they could meet in the top 4.
That's a daggone love story, I tell you what.
That would be insane. If they met in the top 4, I don't know if they can handle it.
That'd be crazy. Dustin Yates says, when are they supposed to be doing ride-alongs? Ride-alongs are supposed to be happening after
Between top 32 and top 16, there's
Yeah.
a small window of time where we're going to do some ride-alongs and some drift cars. All right. Cameron out front, arms up, arms down, and away we go.
All right, coming down the front steps we go. Cameron initiates that Mustang in. Tyler in chase. Needs to close that gap. Come through the touch and go. That Mustang is fast. Boy, I tell you what, Tyler Bonifay needs to close that gap. Coming out of outside zone number 1 through the inner clip. They both rotate the car into outside zone number 2. Mustang getting a little bit wide there, dropping one tire from my vantage point from what I can see. Tyler closing the gap, though, over the finish line. Good little run. I would like to see Tyler a little bit closer there.
Hey, Jacob. Thanks for the compliment.
Jacob, you so sweet, bruh.
Yeah, watching the replay here, you can see Cam is just lighting that thing off. I don't think Tyler maybe didn't expect him to have that kind of speed out of the gate. And he gets a little wide in outside zone number 2, but it looks like he keeps he only dropped one tire off. So, solid lead run. We got him flipped around. Tyler Bonifay out front. Locked in, ready to go. Down the chute they go. Entering in through that inside clip.
Wow, nice transition.
Into outside, through outside zone number 1 to that second inside clip. What a transition there from Cam in the chase. Right back on the door of Tyler Bonifay.
Wow. What motor's in that Mustang?
Mustang motor.
Is it?
I don't know.
LS?
Couldn't tell you. But
I think it's fast.
I couldn't tell you, but I'll tell you right now, he's driving like he wants to go battle his dad in top 4.
Daggone right he is. Here the judges over there watching the replay making oohs and ahs about watching their what they were watching on the runs.
I mean, look at this dive right here. Oh, small correction there from Tyler in the lead, too. Mustang's a 2-valve. I don't know what that means. I know what that means, but I don't know what that means.
Forward motor.
I know it's a forward motor.
Forward motor.
What'd you say, Ethan? Looks like Cameron Gaskin gets the win, so he's moving on. All right, looks like we got our next battle on deck. Dalton Bailey and Andy Wright. Dalton Bailey piloting that big turbo 1JZ with the Miata bolted to it. Andy Wright in that LS-powered E36. Andy Wright podiumed at round 1. See if he can keep that momentum rolling.
We got the CMD Umbrella Girls up on the Tire
roof?
Shack roof getting some good video footage out there. This is going to be a good battle, too, here, folks.
Both these cars are fast.
Yeah. Both extremely good drivers, fast cars. This is like what you would see semifinals.
I mean,
final style battle.
We have a bunch of battles in top 32 that I normally would be expecting to see in 16 or 8.
Darian's getting them ready here. Arms up, arms down. Dalton Bailey off the line. Andy Wright and Chase. Dalton doing a thing through the first inside clip through the touch and go, and man, that car's a rocket ship. I don't think Andy knew how fast it was going to be. Andy catching up, closing the gap, though. Dalton going a little bit wide. Andy's right there, rotating into outside zone number 2. A little bit of stake there from Andy. Dalton coming through with a good lead line. Have to watch the replay. He maybe got a little wide in outside zone number 1. I do see a cone hit.
That thing is fast, but I'd like to see that outside zone number 1.
Andy was not ready.
Little deep there in outside zone number 1 for Mr. Bailey. I mean, you got to get that. Oh, wait. Now's my opportunity. He had to woe it up a little bit more.
Yeah. He should have woed that car up just a little bit more.
Arms out, arms up, arms down. And away they go in this replay again, which means that the judges asked for it. Running it back.
That car is just working. We watched, like, Dalton Bailey's cars, the suspension. Yeah, the suspension's working through those bumps, undulations in the track. Big word for the day.
He just had to woe it up a little bit more.
Yeah, he just needed to woe it up a little bit more.
Are you going to say it or should I say it?
You'll have that on a big job.
There you go.
Daggum right. What we got going on down here? All right, Andy's off the line with Dalton and Chase. Andy flicks it in. Dalton Bailey right there. Coming through that inside clip, Dalton Bailey's going to have to apply some pressure here. Maybe make Andy Wright make a mistake. Coming through outside zone number 1, rotating the cars. Dalton Bailey's still right there putting up a heck of a fight. Really well done by the chase car. But Andy Wright's just putting on a good, solid lead line.
I mean, I hate to say it for Dalton's sake, but I don't see a scenario where you're pressuring Andy Wright. I
No.
mean, he's just locked in.
He just does this.
He tips the car in through that inside clip, through that touch and go, into outside zone number 1, being cautious not to over push the car and run wide. And then back into outside zone number 2. He's not too deep. Keeps up both rear tires in the zone and across the line.
Yeah, and if you're just now getting here to the Speedway, ladies and gentlemen, you can look up Catch My Drift on Facebook, on Instagram, and go watch the live stream. Go in there and drop some comments. You can see the replays.
So it looks like Mr. Wright got the win. All right. So it looks like Andy Wright got the win. Dalton Bailey was 2 off. We got our next battle. Nick Novak, James Rathfield on the line. Down the chute they go. Nick Novak out front in that V8 E36. James Rathfield giving chase in that C6 Corvette.
Nick Novak really putting a good line down through there. Giving the opportunity of every chance he can for that C6 to get in that pocket. But Nick Novak's hard one to chase.
Watching the replay here, you can see James does a good job trying to make up some ground there coming into outside zone number 1. Get these boys flipped around and run it back. Like I said, that's only half a battle.
And for those of you that do not know, if these cars go 2 tires off, which is 2 tires over that chalk line, that results in a 0 score, or also known as an incomplete. And that is
You don't want that.
you don't want that. No. It's usually the results of a 0.
Arms up, arms down, down the chute they go. James Rathfield out front in that C6. Nick Novak giving chase. Into outside zone number 1. Nick not giving him any room, putting all the pressure on that Corvette. Right there with him through outside zone number 2 and across the finish line.
That was a good battle.
Gonna run it back. Good.
Chalking.
Yep.
Shout out to the CMD group out here. All the guys out here on track in the blue shirts, re-chalking the track, making sure the debris is off the track, all the tire dust. And Nick Novak's going to get the win, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Novak in that red BMW gets the win.
We drive Sport Compact, designed for the elite and the garage build. Information is power, because data is the difference between winning and losing. We give you the options, versatility, and power to come out on top. Complacent isn't in our vocabulary. We drive you, and that's why Fuel Tech is everywhere.
When you spend months building your car, every part matters, and having experts who know the platforms can make all the difference. Building a car is always exciting, and figuring out which parts to use can be overwhelming. With so many options out there, it's not always easy to know what's going to work best for your setup. At Enjuku Racing, our team is made up of enthusiasts who know the cars, the platforms, and the parts. We help builders choose the right components from trusted brands like ISR Performance, Competition Clutch, HKS, BC Racing, and more. When you're planning upgrades for your build, our team helps make sure you get the right parts the first time. For over 2 decades, thousands of enthusiasts, professional drivers, and shops across the country have trusted Enjuku Racing when it comes to upgrading their builds. Right now, everyone's talking about tax returns, but instead of waiting for one, we're giving your build its own tax return right now. Enjuku Racing is giving huge discounts on hundreds of brands so you can keep more money for the parts your build actually needs. If your build needs stronger, more reliable parts, Enjuku Racing has the upgrades enthusiasts trust. Tap the link below to find the performance parts your build actually needs.
Information, precision, ease of use, customer support. This is what our customers are saying when asked why they chose to run our product on their micro sprint. Giving you everything you need to get you around the track as quickly as possible. The all-in-one solution, trusted by champions. Elevate your micro sprint performance today and race with confidence. Fuel Tech, everywhere.
Adding power is a fun part, but making sure the rest of your build can support it, that's where our expert advice comes in. Building a car is always exciting, and figuring out which parts to use can be overwhelming. With so many options out there, it's not always easy to know what's going to work best for your setup. At Enjuku Racing, our team is made up of enthusiasts who know the cars, the platforms, and the parts. We help builders choose the right components from trusted brands like ISR Performance, Competition Clutch, HKS, BC Racing, and more. When you're planning upgrades for your build, our team helps make sure you get the right parts the first time. For over 2 decades, thousands of enthusiasts, professional drivers, and shops across the country have trusted Enjuku Racing when it comes to upgrading their builds. When you're upgrading your car, getting the right parts at the right price matters. At Enjuku Racing, we work to make sure you're always getting the best value possible for your build. When it comes to building your car the right way, the parts you choose matter. Head to Enjuku Racing today and explore the trusted performance brands serious builders rely on.
Fuel Tech's high impedance injectors. All injectors are tested and calibrated to ensure linearity, repeatability, and accuracy for all cylinders. Compatible with any type of fuel. No external driver required. Compatible with any aftermarket ECU. Superior products for superior power. This is Fuel Tech. Get yours today.
Turn that thing up. We're back. We have knocked out one side of the bracket for top 32. We're moving on to the right side. We got Colin Francis, our number 2 qualifier, leading Garrett Shaw in the Nitrous 350Z.
Sweet.
He's going to spray it until he can't anymore.
Go to Catch My Drifts. I thought this was the camera. Y'all see me trying to lean in and show you my hat?
That's our TV.
Yeah.
That's the camera.
Go to Catch My Drifts website. Pick up a hat. They're pretty sweet. Do that for sure. They got merch. They got everything you want. Go check it out.
We got an interesting. What are we doing?
While it's quiet, if you're here at the Speedway and you want to watch the replays, go to live stream. Go to Catch My Drift on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. Pull up the live stream on your phone while you're sitting here. You could watch the runs in person and then watch the replays.
You can hear our voices, but if you're here at Hickory, but if you turn on the live stream, you can see how handsome Todd is.
Don't make me blush. It's easy.
Oh,
Oh,
looks like we had a 5-minute timeout call, and we're moving on to 10-minute timeout. Sorry, 10-minute technical time, 10-minute comp timeout.
ooh, they have 10 minutes here or 5?
10.
Sick.
I'm just so used to hearing 5.
My goodness. What
And,
a lovely day out here at Hickory Motor Speedway, folks.
So we're moving on to the second battle of 32 on the right side of the bracket. We got Stacy Babb leading Joe Boosum. Stacy Babb in that probably 500 horsepower right now, KATS 12.
Yeah.
Joe Boosum in the supercharged 350Z, VQ powered, that is.
That thing has potential of 800 horsepower, you say?
You still want that SR. I did Kira, but unless it's a steal, I already spent that money. I bought a Harley. I made an offer. Zach said no. I said, okay, if you don't sell it to me, I'll buy something dumb. And then here we are. So we got Stacy Babb out front, number 15 seed. Joe Boosum, number 18 seed. Arms out, arms up, arms down. Down the chute they go. Stacy Babb out front, initiates in that S12. Little bit wide on that inside clip. Hits the touch and go into outside zone number 1. Joe Boosum not letting him run away. Into outside zone number 2. Stacy coming up a little bit shallow. And across the finish line.
That was a good run from Stacy. We'll have to watch this replay back here. See if we can spot any mistakes, any checkups. Missed that inside clip just a little bit. Gets into outer zone number 1 a little late. Probably fills 50% of the zone. Comes to that inside clip well. Outside zone number 2. Doesn't really get to it until tail end of it. Cross that touch and go across the finish line. We'll have to switch them around here. Put Joe Boosum in the front. Joe Boosum. Boosum, baby. And then Stacy Babb in the chase.
We
See what
flipped
does
them.
here. Arms up, arms down. Joe Boosum off the line. Stacy Babb in chase. Joe's rowing through the gears. Flicks it left, flicks it right. Into that inside clip. Stacy Babb's going to have to cut this gap down a little bit here. Joe Boosum comes to the outside zone number 1. Fills it very well. Gets into it early. Looks nice. Rotates that car. Stacy Babb has closed that gap. See what happens here in outside zone number 2. Right there on him. With that S12.
That was a
Joe
good
Boosum.
Whoa!
He's over there just checking out the Hoosiers, ladies and gentlemen. He's like, I wonder if them things will fit on my car.
You know, he was asking me earlier what color I thought that container was. If it was like a eggshell or an off-white.
It is kind of eggshell. You're spot on there.
I will say Stacy did a good job keeping that gap closed. He almost got pinched off there at inside clip number 2, but he does a good job reeling him back into outside zone number 2.
Arms up down here. Joe Boosum gets the win, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Boosum gets the win. So if you're here and you're wondering who gets the win, who's winning, if you watch them as they come down here on inside turn 4, you'll see our CMD girl down there,
Miss Maddie.
Miss Maddie. She will put her hands up and point at which car wins that battle. If you're wanting to know who wins.
Ooh, we got a good one coming up next.
What's the good one? I
Max
wanna know.
Seabear leading Talon Howe.
That's a good one.
2 cars, both with VQs, both with wheels and tires, both
Yep.
probably the same power level.
One's blue, one's white.
One's really long, the other one's normal.
What?
Max is spraying?
Max got giggle gas.
He got the
Wow.
sauce on that thing? Well, hey, now you know. I did not know that. I thought he still just had was like a tune. So we got Max Seabear's going to lead, number 10 seed. Talon Howe, number 23 seed, is going to give chase in that S14 with the VQ swap.
I just want to know, is that a hood dump on the bug down there?
On the bug? Yeah, it's diesel.
That is so sick. Arms up, arms down. Here we go. White.
Down the chute they go. Max Seabear out front in that G35 sedan. Through the inside clip, into that first touch and go, into outside zone number 1. Talon Howe doing a good job closing that gap, making a recovery from getting gapped off the start. Through the second inside clip into outside zone number 2. Talon maintaining proximity. Yeah, kind of getting run away from there a little bit.
Yeah. He told me down there after the driver's meeting, after qualifying, he's like, I guess I'm just going to have to get in the mentality to write my car off. I was like, yeah, you are.
I think that's how comp works.
Yeah.
The thing is, too, is we talked about it during qualifying. I think that Talon said the gearing in that car is just horrific.
Yeah.
Like it's like a 4 something rear gear in the S chassis with a CD09 VQ. So like first gear's useless, second gear's where he starts. He clicks third. So we'll get him flipped around. We'll run it back. We'll see what happens. I mean, we say it once, we'll say it again. That's only half the battle.
Talon in the lead here. Arms up, arms down. Coming out from underneath the tent, rowing those gears. Flicks it in. Picks up that inner clip well. Come out the touch and go. Really close the gap. Not really much gap there at all.
Max not letting him run away.
Not at all. Max really on his door. Talon is putting on a good lead run, though. So when you have a good lead run, the chase car can put it right where you need it.
That was a damn good battle.
It was.
I mean, both these guys real consistent. Both the cars are pretty similar.
Talon just a little shallow getting into that outside zone number 1. Got in it late, about halfway through. Picks up outside zone 2 good, though. But Seabear just couldn't be shook.
Nope.
Matty, arms up.
Max gets the win. There's the bracket. There's how it's shaping up. I don't know if they can hear us right now on this screen, but there's the bracket. We're working through it. We've completed the left side. We're 2 battles in on the right side. All right, we got our next battle up. Zach O'Sullivan in that red E36 going against S52 swapped E36, right? We determined.
Yep.
And against Chandler Crawford in that stock power E46. Should be a okay. Thank you. Should be a good battle. Zach O'Sullivan, number 7 seed. Chandler Crawford, 26 seed. Getting some batteries swapped, drones in the air. You know we got to have all the good coverage. What's crazy is Ryan Devers, our judge, in the chat asking questions. Like, has LZ went yet? What a guy. So these fellas putting some heat in the tires. Zach in that red S52 swapped E36. His daily, by the way, that he drove here to the track.
I love that. I love that car, honestly. It's really nice.
I couldn't imagine, man. Like,
No, the stress.
my driving is wildly different if I have to drive the car home.
Yeah, I don't ever give myself that option. I'm not allowed.
Because, like, I just won't drive good.
I just won't drive.
That's fair.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of time mine's going on a trailer being pushed by humans.
That was a long time ago. We're better now.
Yeah. Arms up, arms down. Ready, 46 being chased by Chase Crawford.
Chandler
Crawford, you're right. What do we got going on here, guys? Initiation a little bit late by that BMW throwing
I mean, it was at the initiation line.
Mr. Crawford off.
I don't
Chandler
know
needs to close that gap up.
I don't know if Chandler being right there with him made him uncomfortable. I'm not sure what was going on. I can't wait to see a replay.
Yeah. To me, it looked like after that second inside clip, we got maybe
Let's
two
run
tires
it
off.
back. Let's run it back. Watch the replay here.
I feel like he missed second gear.
Well, he missed the touch and go. Got into outside zone number 1. Transition in that inner clip. Oh, hucked it way hard. Almost over rotated. Glad he held it together. So we'll get him back to grid here. Get him flipped around. Chandler Crawford out front. E46. Leading the S52 swapped E36 of Zach O'Sullivan. Down the chute they go.
I think something might be wrong with the red E36.
Good recovery.
A really nice recovery.
He keeps just skipping that first touch and go.
I just don't want to do it.
I mean, that's a choice we all get to make. Woo!
Yeah,
These
but
boys are getting spicy.
yeah.
So coming down the chute here, you can see they enter. Looks like the front end is just gripped up on the E36. But he dives right back on the door. Out of the car, daps and hugs. He said, "Come here, big dog."
Three-piece combo.
Arms up. Chandler gets the win. He's moving on. Ooh, so that's Chandler Crawford against Max Seabear in 16. That'll be a good one.
That'll be real good. Ah.
So our next battle should be Levi Kotwitz and Colton Vaughn. Levi in that turbo V8 S13 turbo LS turbo something. Colton Vaughn in that E36 sedan, which is, I believe, turbo BMW motor.
Yeah, I think so. Sounds like it.
Both these fellas getting tires warmed up, getting some heats in the front. Heat in the fronts. Dude, words are hard.
You talk all day. Some things just get hard to pronounce.
I can't even. This isn't even like a David and Goliath thing. Both these cars probably make sauce.
Yeah. It always seems like they do by the noises they make.
All right, we're locked in. Arms up, arms down. Down the chute they go. Levi out front. In that turbo V8.
Wow. Real fast through there.
Camp a little bit short on that outside touch and go, but into outside zone number 1. He's filling the zone. Uh-oh. Had a straighten there in the chase. Or he got out of it. And across the finish line. So let me ask you, Tuck. If you straighten or you see someone straighten in the chase, right? Do you think that they should light it off again, or do you think they should just know that they blew it and let it ride and just ride it out and grip the rest of the lap?
I think at a pro-am level like this, I think if you spin,
or if you straighten,
just cut your losses and kill it down. But I think at the pro level, like Pro FD, I think you continue the run because you've known what those tires feel like after a complete run.
Yeah.
To keep the car feel consistent.
That's fair. Yo, you big brain that one. That's not what I was expecting. All right.
I was like, let me talk about this.
Well, we got them flipped around. We got Colton out front. Levi giving chase. 2 turbo cars.
1 Darien.
Arms down. Down the chute they go.
White E36 coming down the chute. 240 right there with him. Wow, what an initiation by the black coupe. Coming into outside zone number 1. White E36 putting in a good line. Oh, something happened there. I think he had to shut the car down. Good save by both cars. Realistically, no damage done.
We'll have to catch the replay. I don't think that there was any contact, but the replays tell the truth.
They do. They're the end-all, be-all.
So we see here, good entry by Levi, right there with him. Misses that outside zone, but that's okay. That touch and go tucks back in on outside zone number 1. Nope, looks like that was, from where I sit, pretty independent.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Shoot. He's like, man, I'd love to do some celebratory, but I can't.
Got the bracket up right there. Working our way through. If you're following along, if you're into that kind of thing.
CMD guys out here laying down some more chalk, keeping the track fresh so the drivers can.
We drive Sport Compact. Designed for the elite and the garage build. Information is power. Because data is the difference between winning and losing. We give you the options, versatility, and power to come out on top. Complacent isn't in our vocabulary. We drive you. And that's why Fuel Tech is everywhere.
When you spend months building your car, every part matters, and having experts who know the platforms can make all the difference. Building a car is always exciting, and figuring out which parts to use can be overwhelming. With so many options out there, it's not always easy to know what's going to work best for your setup. At Enjuku Racing, our team is made up of enthusiasts who know the cars, the platforms, and the parts. We help builders choose the right components from trusted brands like ISR Performance, Competition Clutch, HKS, BC Racing, and more. When you're planning upgrades for your build, our team helps make sure you get the right parts the first time. For over 2 decades, thousands of enthusiasts, professional drivers, and shops across the country have trusted Enjuku Racing when it comes to upgrading their builds. Right now, everyone's talking about tax returns, but instead of waiting for one, we're giving your build its own tax return right now. Enjuku Racing is giving huge discounts on hundreds of brands so you can keep more money for the parts your build actually needs. If your build needs stronger, more reliable parts, Enjuku Racing has the upgrades enthusiasts trust. Tap the link below to find the performance parts your build actually needs.
Information, precision, ease of use, customer support. This is what our customers are saying when asked why they chose to run our product on their micro sprint, giving you everything you need to get you around the track as quickly as possible. The all-in-one solution, trusted by champions. Elevate your micro sprint performance today and race with confidence. Fuel Tech, everywhere.
Adding power is a fun part, but making sure the rest of your build can support it, that's where our expert advice comes in. Building a car is always exciting, and figuring out which parts to use can be overwhelming. With so many options out there, it's not always easy to know what's going to work best for your setup. At Enjuku Racing, our team is made up of enthusiasts who know the cars, the platforms, and the parts. We help builders choose the right components from trusted brands like ISR Performance, Competition Clutch, HKS, BC Racing, and more. When you're planning upgrades for your build, our team helps make sure you get the right parts the first time. For over 2 decades, thousands of enthusiasts, professional drivers, and shops across the country have trusted Enjuku Racing when it comes to upgrading their builds. When you're upgrading your car, getting the right parts at the right price matters. At Enjuku Racing, we work to make sure you're always getting the best value possible for your build. When it comes to building your car the right way, the parts you choose matter. Head to Enjuku Racing today and explore the trusted performance brands serious builders rely on.
Fuel Tech's high impedance injectors. All injectors are tested and calibrated to ensure linearity, repeatability, and accuracy for all cylinders. Compatible with any type of fuel. No external driver required. Compatible with any aftermarket ECU. Superior products for superior power. This is Fuel Tech. Get yours today.
Can you believe that, brother? Standing on the roof?
I wonder if
CMB
they can hear
girls
us down there.
waiting-
Probably not with James Atkins warming up the burnout box.
waiting for top 16. We got next battle, warming up the tires. James Atkins, small block Ford E46. Tristan Saavedra, 370Z. Both these guys local to you and me.
Yeah.
Both these guys drove with us recently.
Local homies to the
Actually,
757.
I did notice Tristan had a dent in his door. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you, Todd?
My man was in front of me at our private day and looped it. It was half dry, half wet. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. My man looped it, and I looped it with him, hoping that we would just loop together and not hit. Well, I backed it right into his door.
You'll
Broke
have that on those big jobs.
You'll have it on them big jobs. Broke my damn daggone taillight.
But we got these boys on the line. James Atkins, number 14 qualifier. Tristan, number 19. Down the chute they go. James Atkins out front in that E46.
Tristan
not
right
letting
there.
him run away. A little bit wide on that inside clip for James Atkins.
Ooh.
Oh. Tristan getting a little bit aggressive in the chase. Might have bit off more than he could chew. Gonna dive back in it for funsies.
For funsies. Funsies are
funsies.
fun. Just two homies out there jamming now.
Yeah. A few weeks ago, we were just jamming at the track, so. I mean, if he'd have made that stick, brother.
Yeah. Watch this replay here. James missed the inside clip totally. Gets the touch and go well. Ooh.
Oh, he might have hit him.
Ooh.
He was cooking.
Is there a decel zone right there coming into outside zone number 1?
You're asking some really good questions. I would love to have those answers for you. We were at the same drivers meeting.
Yeah.
And by we were at the same drivers meeting, I meant neither of us were at it. But we got the boys flipped around, arms up, arms down. Psych, that's a replay.
Got him.
Got him.
See if he slows down here.
Second replay, though, you know what that means? That means the judges wanted to see it.
Need an instant replay with slow-mo.
Dude, that's next level technology.
Yeah.
We have to see if we get that on
Tristan,
the next one.
I was watching, he gathered the car back up, you're running back down, and almost went 2 tires off on the inside. Granted, I think he might have zeroed anyways.
He kind of parked that thing.
See right here. Rotate. Oh, no, we're not.
Yeah, you don't. Never mind.
We don't want to see that. Arms up, arms down. Tristan in the lead. James chasing. Tristan coming down the front stretch here. Feints it left, feints it right. Through the inside clip. James has closed that gap. Maybe he knows he spun and coming into
Playing it
outside zone
safe.
number 1. He's leaving him a gap. James needs to close it up. He's gradually working himself closer. Tristan picking up the inside clip. Nice. Coming to outside zone number 2. James closed that gap up. He's at a nice, consistent distance.
Yeah, I mean, solid lead run from Tristan. Good safe chase from James. I can almost guarantee he knew Tristan parked it in his chase.
Yeah. Let's see what Miss Maddie says here.
Good communication is key. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Car's already warming up in the burnout box. Love to see it.
Both these guys out of their car. Homies from back home. Yeah, Dustin, that 370 was moving. If he'd have made that run-up stick, man, that would have been nuts.
Yeah.
Arms up. James Atkins gets the win. Moving on to top 16.
How many more battles we got in this top 32?
3.
3 more battles.
Yep. So next up looks like, Colin Francis and Garrett Shaw. That's white version of your car and Nitrous 350Z.
Sick.
So drivers got their tires warmed up. They're on grid, ready to go. We're getting the guys from this last battle out of the way. Locking it in with Darian. Arms up, arms down. Down the chute they go. Colin Francis out front in that V8 S13. Initiates. Garrett Shaw give a chase. Not letting him run away.
Nice transitions.
Ooh, good transition timing will make or break your.
Oh! Broke the rear glass out of it.
No good.
Quarter windows hanging out of it.
You hate to see that.
You do. Hopefully my man's all right.
Catch the replay here. Both of them making it through that inside clip. Coming up short on that outside touch and go into outside zone number 2. Or on number 1, sorry. Through inside clip number 2. Transitioning way deep into outside zone number 1. Sucks the front end right in on that car.
That was a hard hit. You know what? Should have woed that car up a little bit more.
Could have woed it up. Looks like it's still moving under its own power.
You know what that is? Good parts.
Good parts. Hey, if you need parts, don't forget Shop Enjuku Racing, title sponsor for Catch My Drift Round 2 Sofa King Awesome Series. If it wasn't for sponsors, we wouldn't be here.
We would not. Enjuku Racing also helps a bunch of our drivers out here.
Looks like they're, oh, give us our cone back. You can't have it. Pull it. All right.
We're up.
I gotta be tight.
Yeah.
You hate to see that, though. I don't ever want to see anybody tear their car up or have a mechanical, right? I want to see good battles with winners, right? Make it easy for the judges.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think, so Garrett took his 10-minute comp timeout. Collins still has one. I don't know how beat or bent that car is. The front end looked pretty tough.
Yeah.
So
Turn around, send it again, dude.
I'm not sure if he's calling it or if they're going to try and fix it, or I see Mr. Shaw still on the start line.
My daggone hair, boy, I tell you.
What? Oh, man, this humidity's got my hair going crazy. Nothing, can't do nothing with it.
Change filters. Look at that.
We got technology, dude.
Technologies.
Man, the crowd is crazy. No comp timeout? Oh, he's not taking it? Well. He is taking his 10-minute? So it sounds like Colin's taking his 10-minute timeout. He's going to look that car over, see if they got parts. I don't know what they bent, what they broke, if they got parts. We're going to back Mr. Shaw off the line.
Yes, Paul. It is on YouTube as well.
Bro, YouTube chat knows what's up, bro.
Yeah. I'll be banging a line in the YouTube chat.
Just leaving you out there on the Facebook world.
Yeah.
Information, precision, ease of use, customer support. This is what our customers are saying when asked why they chose to run our product on their micro sprint, giving you everything you need to get you around the track as quickly as possible. The all-in-one solution, trusted by champions. Elevate your micro sprint performance today and race with confidence. Fuel Tech, everywhere.
Are we back? We back.
We back.
Track's getting cleaned up, getting everybody in position. Looks like we're gonna move forward to another battle, making sure that Mr. Francis is all good to go, and then he'll be given the option to take his 10-minute timeout as long as he gets the green light from medical staff here with us at Hickory Motor Speedway.
Got some drivers hanging out down here in front of the press box.
I see him. Looks like we got. Oh, maybe. All right, so it looks like they couldn't get the. They had no way of getting the car fixed. So Garrett Shaw is going to make it into the top 16, doing his solo run here. Car's got to move under its own power. Got to make a pass. Nitrous 350Z.
He rotates the car well.
All right, so our next battle should be Simeon Canaday in that big turbo 2J SC300, leading Justin Bauer S550 Mustang Supercharged. How did that get like that? All right. These fellas should be getting these things warmed up.
We drive Sport Compact, designed for the elite and the garage build. Information is power, because data is the difference between winning and losing. We give you the options, versatility, and power to come out on top. Complacent isn't in our vocabulary. We drive you, and that's why Fuel Tech is everywhere.
When you spend months building your car, every part matters, and having experts who know the platforms can make all the difference. Building a car is always exciting, and figuring out which parts to use can be overwhelming. With so many options out there, it's not always easy to know what's going to work best for your setup. At Enjuku Racing, our team is made up of enthusiasts who know the cars, the platforms, and the parts. We help builders choose the right components from trusted brands like ISR Performance, Competition Clutch, HKS, BC Racing, and more. When you're planning upgrades for your build, our team helps make sure you get the right parts the first time. For over 2 decades, thousands of enthusiasts, professional drivers, and shops across the country have trusted Enjuku Racing when it comes to upgrading their builds. Right now, everyone's talking about tax returns, but instead of waiting for one, we're giving your build its own tax return right now. Enjuku Racing is giving huge discounts on hundreds of brands so you can keep more money for the parts your build actually needs. If your build needs stronger, more reliable parts, Enjuku Racing has the upgrades enthusiasts trust. Tap the link below to find the performance parts your build actually needs.
Information, precision, ease of use, customer support. This is what our customers are saying when asked why they chose to run our product on their micro sprint, giving you everything you need to get you around the track as quickly as possible. The all-in-one solution, trusted by champions. Elevate your micro sprint performance today and race with confidence. Fuel Tech, everywhere.
We're back. Cars in the burnout box, warming them tires up.
All right, we're back. So we got Simeon Canaday, Big Turbo 2JSC 300, Justin Bauer, Supercharged S550. Simeon's going to lead first, number 11 seed. Justin, the 22 seed, going to give chase. Arm drop. Down the chute they go. Simeon out front. Justin Bauer giving chase. Through the inside clip and the touch and go. Out to that first outside zone.
Justin Bauer right there ready to lunge on Simeon.
Consistent proximity through this run. He's not really making an attack in the chase. Good, solid run from both these guys.
Good lead run by Simeon. They're picking up that inner clip, the touch and go. Going to the outside zone, number 1. Blue Mustang he's just ready to pounce.
Yeah, good lead run by Simeon, like you said. I know I talked to Justin earlier. He said, like, he was between gears on most of the layout. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, he's like, second gear is all of it. Running out of gear. Third gear is bogging.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'd be hanging second gear out here, too, if in my car.
So we got him flipped around. Justin Bauer going to lead. Simeon going to give chase. Locked in, arms up, arms down the chute they go.
Justin Bauer out front. Simeon in the chase. Simeon really putting it on his wheel well right there. Got himself a little choked up with a bobble.
Super aggressive entry from Simeon.
Real good recovery.
Yeah.
But there wasn't a mistake like that in the last run.
He tried to do something crazy.
Yeah, he tried to put the cherry on top.
Get these guys back over here to Miss Maddie. The dang wind is dying down. The smoke's lingering. I can't see.
I know.
All right, there we go. Locked in.
Simeon on the left. Justin Bauer on the right.
Both these fellas going to get out of the car. Hyped up. Daps and hugs. Love to see it.
Hand drifting down there. You see that?
Yep.
Again, everybody out here at the racetrack, go to Catch My Drift on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Watch the live stream. Rewatch the instant replays with us. Drop in the comments who you think might have won that battle. Get in there and talk to us. Come hang out. While you're hanging out here, why not, right? For those on the live stream, we are talking to the crowd.
Looks like Justin Bauer gets the win. He's moving on.
For those of you watching the live stream, the folks here in the crowd can hear us as well. So we're talking to both the live stream and the folks, ladies and gentlemen, that came out here to watch us in person.
So we're down to our last battle of top 32. Oh, we got some donuts here from the boys. We're down to our last battle of top 32. We got Ivan in the Naren Racing S197 and Evan Shaw in LSS13. Just a reminder, guys, in between top 32, we are going to do a ride-along session. So if you're interested in a ride-along for the next 45 minutes, head down to the Carolina Speed Industries on the wall, the front straight wall, for a ticket. We're only going to run for 45 minutes for ride-alongs. So if that's something you're interested in doing, head down to the Carolina Speed Industries, the black tent on the front stretch, right there by where the cars are in grid. So we're down to our last battle of top 32. Ivan out front, number 6 seed. Evan, the number 27 seed, will give chase. Naren Racing, S197. LS, S13.
Darius down there. Hands up, hands down. Mustang gets to jump. 240 in the chase. Coming down the straight here. Mustang initiates. Goes to that inside clip. Really carrying a bunch of momentum through there. But that 240, it looked like a little bit of contact there. But yeah, I see a bumper hanging off the Mustang. 240 wraps around. Going to play a little bit of catch up here. Mustang didn't seem really too affected. Not much damage on that car. Was able to finish the rest of his run. Very good run at that.
That looks like another run where somebody took their shot to do something crazy and couldn't make it stick.
Yeah, what looked like door to rear bumper. We'll have to look right here on this replay.
Let's see. The overhead never lies. Ooh, quarter panel to rear bumper.
Yeah.
As a coupe owner, that hurts my heart. Don't want to see that.
Been there, done that.
That door jam spot sucks.
Yeah. I got a few wrinkles there.
Hopefully his car's okay. I've been pulling back up to the line.
Hopefully he just pulls right back around there and we get this thing shot off.
Making his way around turns 2 to 1. Both these guys coming around here. Driver's going to look over the cars.
Like we said, if you want to get a ride along, come down to the entrance of turn number 1 at the Carolina tent. You'll see a white S chassis and a 350Z.
Two 350Zs.
Two 350Zs sitting down there. Come down there, sign up for a ride along. I imagine the line's going to get long, so
Yep.
get there first.
We're only going to run for 45 minutes for ride-alongs, then we'll jump back into top 16. Once again, huge shout-out to Enjuku Racing, Silver's Suspension, OG Motorsports, BRS Electrical. Y'all not even looking at the thing anymore. I'm trying to do good.
Where'd I be at?
Looks like we got some questions going on here. Drivers looking over their cars. Obviously, we don't want anyone making any runs with any damaged equipment.
I did an entire competition with a bent control arm.
You shouldn't have done that. Sounds like Mr. Shaw is making the call. Must have pushed that quarter panel into the wheel well.
Put a pipe in there and bend it back.
Oh, it's towed out.
So it's
steering rack. Oh, really? On the S13? Sounds like there's an issue, steering rack issue on the S13.
that is not a 5-minute fix.
It could be.
An entire steering rack?
Yeah. I mean, I could 10 if you got a good group of guys.
Yeah.
Drop the tie rods.
True.
Other than that, it's in the power steering lines. So Ivan's got to make a hit here. Got to leave the line under his own power. It's got to work. I think, right? There you go, rolling through the gears.
Bumper's still hanging off. No hair, don't care, baby. Knock it all the way off. It's going to ride the whole out. It's going to clear every cone out. You watch.
Making his way.
Making my way downtown.
Free practice lap.
Bumper just struggling, hanging on for dear life. Like, God
So
almighty,
Ivan's
get me
gonna
off here.
move on to top 16.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
So that's going to wrap us up for top 32. We're going to take a quick break. Again, if you're here at Hickory and you want to do a ride-along, head down to the Carolina Speed Industries tent. We're going to take about a 45-minute break to an hour. We'll be back for top 16. Thank you guys for hanging out with us.
See ya.